Hello, I'm at Harrow and Wealdstone station. That means I'm at the top end of the Bakerloo line and this is Rainbow Tube Walk. It's the last one. I don't know how to feel about that. Let's go. So it's the last day of February and the last tube walk. The last few days have been really warm and kind of like really hot, actually, unseasonably warm for February. The hottest winter days the UK has had since records began, or something like that. Today, of course, because I'm doing a walk, it's overcast, it's raining a little bit windy. I brought my drone with me, but I don't think I'm going to get a chance to use it because the wind is probably going to be slightly too much. I don't know if there's anywhere I can get good shots with it anyway, but here we go. I'm on my way to Oxford Circus. We're going to finish the whole network today. It's about 15 miles, but you know, I'm positive we can do this, I think. So it's raining quite a lot now, which is quite annoying because I really don't like getting wet. Normally I'm pretty good at avoiding the rain with these things, but today was not to be. It's the last time I can do one of these for a long time as well. I think I've got like the next 2 months are solidly booked. I'm not going to have a free day. This is my last opportunity to get this walk done. And I want to get it done like now as well, because if I go any further it's going to go over 2 years, and that seems like quite a long time for this series to run. So this will be the last one. I will finish it today. I'm just going to get wet doing it. What can you do? Here's Northwick Park, which is a Metropolitan line station, as you would have seen when I did the Metropolitan line. To get through, I have to cut through the station and get to the other side and cut through the park. It's right next to Kenton Station, so now there's a walking link shown on the map between here and Kenton, which is, I think, the first time that's been on there. There's loads of new walking links on the new tube map that weren't on there before, where it's like a really easy, less than 5 minute walk between two stations. Look how wet my glasses are. I told you it was raining. So I come into the park and I've had an opportunity to play with the drone because the sun's come out, so that's quite nice. Well, I say it's come out, it's still a bit cloudy, but you know, it's not raining anymore, so that's something, and it's still a bit windy, so I haven't been able to get great shots from too high up, but I've got the drone up to about 20 metres, which is pretty high. Got some nice shots of Metropolitan line over there and Chiltern. And just over in the distance you can just about see the West Coast Main Line, which is of course what I'm walking down today. The Bakerloo line runs alongside that, and there's also lots of other railway traffic through there. You've got London North West Railway, London Overground's there as well, lots of freight. It's a very busy section of track over there, which is what I'm walking along today. Meanwhile, here's Northwick Park, which is quite pleasant, and that is probably enough drone footage for now. So that was Wembley Central. The next one is Stonebridge Park. There's a depot there. I wonder if I'll be able to see it. Anyway, this section of the track from Wealdstone up this way was extended and opened in 1917. And the closer I get into central London, the older the section of Bakerloo line that I'm walking along will be, with the central London section between Baker Street and Lambeth North, opened in 1906. But I'll talk about that later.
Yeah, that's nice.
So about just over halfway through actually. That was Kensal Green. There are 19 stations that I'm visiting today, and that was the 9th. I lost count, had to check my bit of paper. So 10 more to go, and they're a bit close together in central London. But that's about the halfway point in terms of mileage, or just before there was about halfway anyway. That was about 8 and a bit miles, I think. It's already taken me 3 hours to get this far. I've been getting stuck at every crossing, lights have been red, and I did stop briefly to play with my drone, but that was only for 5 minutes. That shouldn't cause such a delay. So I don't know when I'm even going to finish this, but onward towards central London. So this is where the Bakerloo line leaves the other railways that are alongside it, just up there, and heads into the tunnel section. The overground continues on from there with the West Coast Main Line, which goes into Euston, and this route continues on towards central London. So the next stop is Kilburn Park, and I'll be there soon. And to continue on from earlier, this section of track opened in 1915, so a little bit older than the section above Willesden, but a little bit younger than the section beyond Paddington. Also, the Bakerloo line runs the oldest train stock on the network, the 1972 stock, which is still, I'd say, going strong. I don't know if that's an accurate representation of how good the trains are doing, but they're still running down there on the Bakerloo line, the 1972 stock, and they're still alright, I suppose, aren't they? They do feel very 70s to ride, just the decor and the shapes, the curved shapes in the actual cars themselves feel very 70s. But yeah, they're not bad, are they? They're not that bad. Bakerloo used to be my least favourite line. I think I like them all equally now after doing these walks. Oh look, it's Warwick Avenue.
When I get to Warwick Avenue, meet me by the entrance of the tube.
Yeah, I think that's about enough of that. Just imagine me like in a taxi driving away looking sad. There you go, Warwick Avenue. And now I'm down by the canal on my way between Warwick Avenue and Paddington. I do like walking along the canal, it's very nice to add a little bit of scenery to the walk, a bit of water and boats and stuff. Yep, that's what our canal's got. I'm losing it a little bit, aren't I? I've been walking quite a long way and there's still a few more miles to go, but hey, I'm nearly there. I've nearly done it. Nearly. Enjoy the canal. Having said that though, I mean the canal is a little bit of a mess, isn't it? Which is a shame, but inevitable, I suppose. So, in terms of the rest of the Bakerloo line and which bit opened when, between Paddington and Edgware Road, and I am going to look at my bit of paper because I've been walking a long time and can't be bothered to memorise these things. Did that burp come out? Because if it did, that's brilliant. Between Paddington and Edgware Road, that opened in 1913. Edgware Road to Marylebone was June 1907. Marylebone to Baker Street was March 1907. Baker Street to Lambeth North was March 1906, and Lambeth North to Elephant and Castle was August 1906. So that's the opening dates for the Bakerloo line. So there you go, some useful, useless, some trivia about the Bakerloo line, whether it's useful or not. We're just coming up to Regent's Park. That's going to be number 270. And that's the last station that I need to visit. So that completes all the London Underground stations. I've now walked between them all. Just have to finish that last little link between Regent's Park and Oxford Circus, just to complete the full length of the Bakerloo line. And then I have officially walked the whole London Underground network. It's been a journey in more ways than one. I've enjoyed doing it. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself now. I think I'm going to have to start some more railway walk. That is, you know, I'm saying this as though I haven't already planned out routes for several other walks for the future. Things are going to happen, definitely things are going to happen, but I'm going to take a break for a little while first of all. I'll still do other stuff, but I'm not going to walk around along railways or along street level next to railways, to that, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to take a little bit of a hiatus from the rail walks for now, but there will be some coming in the future. But I hope you've enjoyed my tube walk series. If this is your first exposure to it, then do go back and watch the others. This is episode 30, so there's a lot to get through. Yeah, and I've walked across the whole network, so find your favourite station and watch that one. The videos, I'm saying a lot because I've walked a lot and my brain's frazzled, to be honest, but anyway, the videos are a secondary part of the overall tube walk documentation. I take a lot of photos along the way. They'll go on my website, which is rainbowserena.co.uk. So do go on there and check that out as well, and also follow me on Twitter, Rainbow Serena, because I live tweet the walks, although that was the last one, but I will keep updated for when there's any future plans for more walks, and I shall of course live tweet those as well. So onward to Oxford Circus, and I'm nearly done, and as always, final distance and time when I get there for the last time. Oxford Circus makes it complete, it's done, tube walk is over. Do you know what, that was 14.25 miles, I thought it was longer than that, so that's not too bad. But it took 5 hours and 20 minutes, I think that's the longest one I've done, but it's also the last one, so I don't care anymore. Oxford Circus, I am finished, I've done the whole network, I'm quite excited about that. So what next? Let's see. Watch this space, I will see you in the future. Bye.